Welcome back, fellow light workers, light guardians, shifters within this beautiful holographic matrix. My name is Brendan, aka Wolf Mystic Spider-Man. Welcome to another one of our inspirational team meditations as we come together once again as a team, as we get ourselves ready to be able to add our energies to the collective grid. For those of you who have been here before, for those of you who may be new, the Friday meditations that we do are always extra special. We really put some additional intention and energy into what it is that we are doing here. So again, for those of you who are just joining live in these next few moments, we're just going to create a couple few moments here to be able to give people the opportunity to be able to invite their friends, for them to be able to share this on their broadcasts or on their profiles, to be able to invite people to this broadcast. If you need a couple more minutes to be able to get your costumes on, please, by all means. What we do here for the Friday broadcast, we really drop into this very powerful element of the story, which is again being able to activate our inner light guardian. And part of what we do is to be able to invite people to kind of dress up or dress in to dress out. So I want you, if you feel called to be able to add a little bit more flair to whatever it is that you're wearing right now. Even if you don't have anything extra to add, maybe even just get a hoodie, add a little bit of some wizard vibes to what it is that you're bringing with you into the meditation. Bring some extra crystals, bring your light guardian crystals if you got them. Do whatever you need to do to be able to make this a very special, very sacred moment within your practice, within your meditation. So again, for those of you who are just joining, Fridays we do a special version of the meditation. So dress up for Fridays as if you were dressing up for a festival, as if you were dressing up as the psychedelic superhero that you are. So again, if you want to grab those of you who are here, let us begin dropping into the intention of this practice, and let us begin simply by moving our body, listening to our body. So let's get some nice gentle stretches going. Good morning, good rising for everybody who is here, who's joining us once again. So again, for those of you who may be here, welcome. For those of you who may be new, welcome to the team. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the squad. What it is that we do here through these broadcasts, this is in correlation with the Paradigm Shift Central project, a project I've been building and facilitating and creating for community for over 10 years. And again, as we're just chatting here, just begin stretching your body just by bringing awareness to your breath. Begin massaging yourself in the next couple moments. Roll your shoulders. At this point, we're just getting ourselves dropping into here is this very powerful story of us coming together as a team. This is a very powerful story of us coming together as a collective of people who are passionate about being able to help change the world through personal transformation, through creativity and compassion. We refer to ourselves as shifters, as light guardians, as light workers, as real world superheroes, as the multidimensional beings that we are. So again, as we're just chit-chatting here, go ahead, start massaging your body wherever you feel you need it. Massage your arm. Again, even massaging your body as if you're kind of scrubbing it with a bar of soap in the same way you would take a shower. Imagine, when you take a shower, you cover every part of your body. Do that. But again, right now, you're literally just doing it with a massage and just kind of taking a moment here to be able to bring some attention to wherever you are massaging on your body, bringing a little bit of gratitude to your hands. Thank you, hands. Thank you, hands, for being all the beautiful things that you do. So again, for those of you who are just joining in, if you guys want to add any additional costume and flair and swag to your spiritual loadout for today, please, by all means. Maybe you got your elf ears on. I feel like Bella's probably got her elf ears on. $20 says Maribella's got her elf ears on. Who else has their elf ears on? So again, just massaging here. Even just go ahead, take a moment here. Let's just collectively just kind of give ourselves a hug. Just kind of add a gentle sway. Just kind of imagine we're just kind of group hugging ourselves right now. So you can just kind of close your eyes, take a deep, gentle breath here. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Exhale, gently release. Keep the hug. One more of those. Inhale, gently squeeze. I love you so much. I just want to merge with you. Gently squeeze and exhale, release. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, okay, so again, just massaging all the way down past your hips. Get your lower back if you need it. grab a massage wand. If you got one of those, you can use a massage wand to just be able to like massage a little bit deeper. These are like little items that I make for those interested. And again, working our way eventually down past our hips, all the way to our toes. And again, as we're doing this, we're just like, people are still joining in. So this is kind of like this is kind of like before the game started. We're just kind of like warming up on the ice, just stretching, getting ourselves ready. But again, for those of you who are here, just massaging our body, getting ourselves ready for the next parts of the meditation, massaging all the way down to the feet, getting the meridians activated within the feet. And again, as we do this, as we continue to move through this practice, what we're going to do, we're going to start what we're doing now with like a physical body massage. And then from there, we're going to go into a little bit of a mindfulness practice where we're going to activate our avatar. And then from there, if you guys want, we'll do some quick laughter yoga. We'll vote on that later. You guys get to decide. Choose your own adventure. So again, just massaging your feet here. And then from there, what we're going to do, we are going to drop into a very powerful practice, a very, very important practice within our meditation. And some of this may be new to you, but again, this is part of what we do every Friday when we do these meditations. So again, for those of you who are new, like welcome. We do this Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. On the Friday ones, what we do is we go through a process where we activate like our visualization of our inner avatar. We embody this energy, this psychedelic superhero, this like wizard version of ourself. And then from there, what we do is we visualize ourselves arriving at what we refer to as the life tree or the tree of life. It's like this beautiful iridescent color that exists like in the astral realms, and we all arrive through portals. And again, right now it's just kind of like massage. We just got done massaging our feet. We start massaging up to our face now. And again, we're just kind of like chit-chatting. We're just hanging out, right? But again, I'm giving instructions for those who are new, and people are still joining right now. So again, as many people as we can get tuned in for Fridays is like super important. So again, what we do is we visualize ourselves around what we refer to as the life tree. And then we use our chakra practice meditation to basically imagine ourselves like putting the intentions related to the chakras, related to the virtues into the tree, and then the tree kind of like amplifies this signal out into the grid, out into the matrix, out into the shared dream, which anchors in this energy and makes it more accessible for others who continue to awaken. So again, for those of you who are familiar with like the effects of meditation on the collective and everything like that, that's what we're practicing here. And so again, we're practicing sending out intentions, we're practicing focusing. This is where like the previous practices earlier in the week related to focus really help us anchor in the energies for this part of the practice. So again, from here, just massaging your face. Straighten up your spine, relax, take those deep breaths. So we massage your face, again, just kind of opening up the meridians here. And as we do this is just like an act of self-love. And again, this is like just priming us. This is just calibrating us for the second parts of the meditation. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So again, massaging even just the top of your head. Thank you again to those of you who are just joining in. You're just in time. No worries. We're just doing a quick little body massage. We're going to do some EFT tapping, some emotional frequency tapping. So again, just give yourself a little bit of massage there. Breathing here, mindful breaths. Beautiful. All right. Okay. So what we're going to do here, this is called emotional frequency tapping. Again, this is just kind of like activating the energies, activating the meridians. And what we're doing here is we are also using invocations. We're using affirmations to be able to call in energy. So what we're doing here, I want you to start saying like words of empowerment to yourself. You can say things like, I am balanced. I am focused. I am patient. I am caring. I am inspired. I am hilarious. I am cute. I am adorable. I'm an amazing human being. I am an infinite being of light having this mortal experience. I am passionate about caring about the world. I am passionate about helping make a difference. I am passionate about being able to be a part of a team. I am inspired by those around me. I am inspired by nature. I am inspired by spirit. I am inspired by my ancestors. I am supported by my ancestors. Take a moment here to kind of like call in the energy of our ancestors. I am loved by my ancestors. I am loved by my guides. I am loved by my guardians. Again, use your own words here, right? This is just kind of like generic. I am powerful. I am a creator. I am a badass wizard. I am a magi. I am the dreamer awakening within the dream. I am the dream awakening to itself. I am here in purpose. I am here in service. I am a shifter. I am a light guardian. So just take a few more moments here. Speak any other words of affirmation to yourself. Again, this may seem silly. I get that, right? This is incredibly powerful. Like, this is like a hack. Like, this is like, seriously, like, this is like a cheat within the game to be able to like encode this energy like into our fields. All right, and just take a moment here. You can even just kind of go do that on the hand meridians. Shake it up a bit. Yes, you are the alchemist. You are the wizard. You are the time-traveling techno shaman wizard here to be able to help change the world. Yeah. All right, so let's get pumped, team. All right, okay, so from here, we'll do a quick little avatar activation meditation, and then from there, if you guys want, we'll go into our yoga practice, or our laughter yoga meditation, and then from there we're going to go right into a quick standing meditation really quick, and then from there we are going to go right into the meditation with like the chakras at the tree, which again, this is like what we do on Fridays. Very, very powerful. So the more people we can have tuned in on Fridays, the better. So again, for everybody who's here, thank you so much. Inviting you to join in Monday to Friday to the best of your abilities. Watch the recordings on my YouTube or on my Instagram, and invite even just one friend. Invite one friend to be able to join in. So again, thank you everyone for whenever you're watching this. Good morning, good rising, good evening, good afternoon, whatever planet you're tuned into. Shout out to those of you tuned in from the Andromeda Nebula. So, all right, so from here, what we're going to do, we're going to visualize a meditation where we activate our inner avatar. And for those of you who've been here before, there's a bit of a routine to this. You're going to find familiarity in this, but within familiarity, you'll also find focus. And again, for those of you who may be new, hi, my name is Brendan, Mystic Spider-Man. Thank you so much for being here. Let's do this. Let's get into this. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to visualize ourselves arriving at our sacred temple. On the first floor of this temple, there is a sacred pool, and within that pool, we connect with our ancestors. That's not what we're doing here today, even though we will be calling them in. On the second level of that floor, on the second floor of that temple, your sacred temple, it's like your imaginary sacred temple, but it's real. There is a sacred mirror, and within this mirror, you see a reflection of like your activated avatar self. And then we're going to walk through this mirror, and then it's going to kind of like bring us into coherence with this energy. And then from there, we're going to step out of the meditation, do a little bit of movement exercise, activate some more chi, get ourselves ready, and then from there we're going to drop back into the meditation of imagining ourselves arriving at the tree, and I'll go over more of the chakra practice information as we do that. So, beautiful. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. Really appreciate everybody adding your energy. Like, you being here, this is an investment for yourself, but this is also very, very like generous of you. You are adding your unique energy, your unique focus, your unique flavor of love to what it is we're creating here. So again, the story here is us coming together as a badass team of light workers, light guardians, shifters, psychedelic superheroes. So leveling up together as a team. So beautiful. All right. Straighten up your spine. Close your eyes. If you're new to meditation, follow my lead. This is for beginners and experts. Everybody is welcome. Thank you again for being here. With your eyes closed, listening to my voice, I'll gently just guide you, and we'll gently shift into this place of calmness, of serenity, of meditation. Gentle inhales through the nose and the mouth. Gentle exhales through the nose and the mouth. Gentle inhales, feeling the body become more relaxed with each exhale. Giving the nervous system permission to relax purely through your will. As we breathe here, straighten up your spine just a little bit. Open up your chest. Allow yourself to begin bringing in a sensation of this confidence, this power, this inner light. We're gently going to calibrate our body by imagining and connecting to this white light at the center of our chest. Visualize this white light, this flame, this sacred flame from your heart chakra. And this white light is going to move throughout your body. And as it does, it's gently just going to calibrate the body. And it's going to allow wherever it connects with to gently relax, to allow you to be able to turn your focus inwards. Visualizing this white light energy moving across your chest, around your shoulders, down your arms, all the way down to your fingers, allowing your shoulders, your arms, and your fingers to gently relax. Visualizing this energy moving down into your torso, your back, your lower back, past your hips, past your thighs, all the way past your knees, down to your feet. And again, as you visualize this white light, allowing your entire body to relax. Feeling this white light moving up the spine, up the back of the neck, around the face, to the top of the head. And just taking a moment here to just kind of visualize just like the strength of your auric field, just visualizing this energy around you, this field around you, even just beginning to visualize the various different colors swirling through you in this moment. And as we do this, we just allow ourselves to be present. We allow ourselves to calibrate our body to begin moving into the inner worlds within us. Accessing this divine spiritual technology that is our imagination. Through our imagination, we can connect to these realms, these worlds, these places, and to approach it as a practice. You are remembering your capability to be able to connect with these inner places, to be able to evoke these experiences, and in doing so, to be able to connect with more of yourself. As you breathe here, feeling yourself relaxed yet focused, gently, we will begin imagining ourselves standing in front of our sacred temple. Imagine this temple with as much detail as you choose. It can look kind of like a pyramid. It can look however you choose. And this temple has a beautiful entrance to it. And so we will enter the temple together. And as we do, just taking a moment here to be able to bring awareness to our senses, bring awareness to each step, bring awareness to the lights, bring awareness to the sounds or the lack of sounds, even the smell, using your senses to bring yourself into this space with as much detail as possible. On the first floor of this temple, there is a sacred pool in which we can connect with our ancestors. However, that's not exactly what we're practicing today, but know this is something you can return to at a later time. Even just taking a moment here, very softly, very gently, look at the pool and just kind of acknowledge your ancestors. Call them in with you. Let them be with you throughout this meditation. From here, we'll bring ourselves up to the second floor of our sacred temple. On the second floor of the sacred temple, there is this sacred mirror, a special mirror, a magical mirror. As you walk towards this mirror, you look in the reflection and you see yourself. But you see yourself reflected back in the form of your activated avatar. This is you imagining yourself in the version of yourself dressed up like a superhero, dressed out like a superhero. And it can be a costume that, again, is like kind of more iconic to almost what you would expect from a superhero, but also something that can be more like from like a fantasy video game. Something from what you would wear to like a transformational festival. Something that reflects your higher self, your inner self. So just imagine that reflection looking back at you. Look at it. You see it wearing these like beautiful pieces of clothing, even additional like sacred jewelry, symbols. And you just feel this powerful energy coming from you. And it just invites you to just kind of like stand up a little bit taller. And you look into the eyes and you see yourself looking back at you. And so again, imagining this version of yourself as if it's like you from like a dope video game. This like badass, psychedelic, shaman, wizard, superhero that you are. As you make eye contact with yourself here in the mirror, gently, what we will do is we will lift our hand up towards the mirror, whatever hand you choose, and you will slowly bring your fingers close to the mirror. And as you do this, we are going to begin counting down from 5. And once we get to 0, what you are going to do is you are literally going to step through this magic mirror. And as you emerge on the other side, you will bring yourself into the form of your activated avatar. The you who just continues to exude the energy of this inner light guardian, this archetype that is within you, who you are as this multidimensional being experiencing this human form, remembering who you are. You are this wizard. You are this dreamer awakening. You are an incredibly powerful creator. So as you look yourself in the eyes, allow yourself to just be brought into this place of calmness, even feeling any sort of energy tingling sensations up the spine, activation sensations as we call them. And we'll begin counting down from 5, gently with your hand right next to the mirror, and gently just bringing it to the surface of the mirror. But as you do, you literally feel the contact of like not just solid, but almost like kind of like a liquid. So 5, breathing in nice and softly, gently straightening up your spine, feeling calm yet powerful. 4, taking a moment here to even just connect with the energy of our ancestors, calling in our ancestors. Be with me in this moment, you can say. 3, feeling this energy within your heart, feeling inspired by who you are becoming, and not just you, but the energy of the team as well. 2, again, kind of bringing in this energy as if this is like a scene out of a movie or an anime or some sort of comic book. It can be very psychedelic for you in this moment as you continue to breathe. 2, begin to put a little bit more pressure on the mirror as you slowly begin to step through this mirror. 1, deep inhale together, and on the exhale as you move through this mirror, deep inhale, 0, big exhale, step through the mirror completely. Feeling this energy kind of like forming around you, this like golden, beautiful, like white plasma like energy. And you now emerge on the other side of this mirror, and you turn around and you look at the mirror from the other side, and now you see yourself reflected back as who you are in this moment. You look down at your hands, you look down at your clothing, you see yourself in these like badass robes or whatever you imagine yourself in. It could even be like a sacred armor. Even in this moment, imagine yourself, maybe you've got like additional activating headpiece or a crown as you choose. And as you look at yourself, you see yourself and you're just like in awe, because you just this powerful creator, this badass sight today and beyond. Put your hands on your heart, look yourself in the eye, and really just take a moment here to just kind of look at yourself and just kind of smile and just be like, damn, like I feel pumped. I feel hyped. I feel like a badass. Like, this is me. This is my energy. This is who I have always been. What I feel right now has always been inside of me. See that. Honor that. Love that. So as you look yourself in the eyes with your hand on your chest, bring yourself into this place of gratitude. Feel this vibration. Carry this energy with you. Slowly, we are going to begin bringing awareness back to our physical body. But as we do, allowing yourself to continue to kind of like carry this energy, to be in this energy of your activated avatar. So slowly, as you breathe here, gentle inhale and exhale, gently release your hands, gently bringing awareness back to our physical body. Slowly begin by wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, and when you're ready, gently open your eyes and return your awareness to the space around you. Awesome. Good job. Take your time here, grab a drink of water. Again, just allow this energy to just kind of be like palpable in this moment. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, good job, team. If you guys want to do the laughter meditation, drop a 333 in the chat. We'll do the laughter meditation if you want, just to be able to like activate more into that like joy energy, that ecstatic love energy. So we can do that real quick, and then from there we'll go into a quick standing exercise, and then from there we will move further into the rest of the chakra practice meditation. So with that said, let's do that. Let's do a little bit of our laughter practice meditation. So thank you again, everyone. Thank you to those of you tuned in on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, the entire team coming together. So thank you, everyone. And again, as we do this, allow this to be something where you're just like constantly in the presence of this team energy that we are cultivating here together. So with that said, let's do a quick little bit of laughter practice meditation. Again, please feel free to just kind of like, you can leave comments if you want, but allowing yourself to just kind of make sure that you're present with the rest of this meditation to the best of your ability. There will be more time to chit chat afterwards. For those of you on anything but Instagram, we'll go live a little bit longer on YouTube and TikTok. So great job, everyone. You guys are doing wonderful. You guys are doing great. Let's move into a quick laughter practice meditation. For those of you who have not done this before, what we're going to do, we're going to focus on an inhale, soft exhale, and then an inhale. And then what it's going to be like, it's going to be just focusing on the exhale. So it's going to sound like this. It's going to go ha, 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 ha. So you won't even really be focusing on the inhale. The inhale will just kind of happen. But as you do this, you're going to carry this vibe, like this like vocal exercise, and eventually it's just going to kind of evolve into the cosmic giggle, the cosmic laughter. And then from there, you're going to ride this laughter for like about 15 seconds, not even that. And then from there, again, just allowing yourself to kind of cultivate and activate this inner energy, this inner joy, this inner laughter. So if you haven't done this before, follow my lead. We're just going to do this a couple times. But again, this is like a very powerful practice for like activating our inner energies. And we're going to bring this with us into the next parts of the meditation. Everything that we're doing carries into the next. So again, by the time we get to the tree, we're going to be like primed. All right, ready for this? Let's go, team. Deep inhale together. Relax. Nice big exhale. Deep inhale again through the mouth. Follow my lead. Ha, 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 ha. Try and breathe. Feel your cheekbones. Probably got a little exercise there. Maybe you're crying a little bit. All right, okay, awesome. Okay, one more round of that. Breathe here, relax. To those of you just joining, we just got done like activating our avatar, but we're into laughter practice. We're going to go into the other parts. If you can, for the Fridays, try your best to be able to join in from the beginning, but if you're here now, no worries. All right, one more laughter practice, and then we'll go into the next part. Deep inhale together, relax. Nice soft exhale. Deep inhale together. Focus on the exhale. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, 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 ha. Think of like the silliest thing. Chipmunk wearing a tuxedo. So cute. 10 seconds. Feel this energy. Let it build. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Take a moment here. Just close your eyes. Keep a smile on your face if you choose. Breathe. As we do that, again, it's just like literally just like activating our field, activating this energy. Beautiful. Gently open your eyes, return your awareness to the space around you. If you guys, if that worked for you, if you laughed, drop an 1111 in the chat if you laughed. And no pressure. Like even still, like again, you know, you're welcome to just kind of like watch that and stuff like that and try not to laugh. All right. Okay. Let's do this, team. time is of the essence. Let's get into our standing practice meditation. Good job for those of you who are new to this. Thank you for allowing yourself to just kind of like experience that. The laughter is such a beautiful medicine to be able to tap into. So that's one of your superpowers. Is you like when you're doing that, that's like you like tapping into like this heart power. Again, like that's one of our superpowers. The superpower is like the power of our heart. So when we practice like cultivating laughter out of like the 0 point, like that's incredibly powerful. So again, you carry this vibration with you. All right, let's move into our standing practice meditation. Everybody stand up. Again, for those of you who are here, if you haven't already yet, feel free to kind of like get your wizard gear on. So like dress up like a wizard or dress up where you want to kind of like, again, like an external reflection of your inner light. So that's why like today, like I'm wearing like this is like my festival hoodie. You can see it's kind of like decked out. This was like custom made. I'm even wearing my special pants. So at this point, what we're going to do, we're just going to bring some physical movement into our body. So just begin moving your body. Oh, just stretching, bringing your arms up towards the sky. Oh, reach. Oh, we're going to do a little bit of like movement and dance. Again, as we're here, I want you to just kind of like imagine yourself kind of like dancing with the elements. As you do this, you're going to find yourself just naturally kind of like getting into this place where you're not thinking, but you're just moving. So when you get out of your own way, I want you to just kind of practice being in this place of just like infinite flow. So right now, I'm just kind of doing my own practice. I want you to kind of like do it in your own way. So again, you can kind of do this where it kind of feels like you're bringing in this archetype of this sacred warrior. Imagine yourself kind of like as like a Shaolin monk, kind of like doing a meditation qigong martial arts kind of like on like sunrise by the edge of a dewy water. So it's just kind of like taking a moment here and just like really bringing movement into your body, even finding some like nice bends, working with gravity, even just like feeling gravity in this moment, getting low, getting high, reaching for the sky. Breathing here nice and deep. Doing a little gate activation for those of us who were here yesterday. That's when we kind of like do a posture that activates into a symbol. So it's kind of like hands from here down to heart, and then it goes and that helps us activate into like our warrior energy. We'll talk more about that another time for those of you who are new. So again, just taking a moment here, do a little bit of flow. We'll just do a quick little wave exercise. So for those of you who are here, put your fingers next to the screen. Trust me. And then from here, I'm going to do a wave, and you're going to do the wave, and then you're going to bring the wave back. This is a fun little interactive exercise. Here we go. Here comes the wave. Whoa. And then it goes to you, and then you send it back. Send it back. Whoa. Do that again. One more time. Here it comes. Send it back. Good. All right, okay, so from here, just shake it out. Shake it out. What we're going to do some inhales and exhales, and we're going to go. And as we do this, again, this is priming ourselves for the next part of the meditation. This is clearing stagnant energy. So follow my lead. What you're going to do, you're going to go and inhale, and then you're going to go, and you're going to shake it out like that, and you're just going to release noise, you're going to release energy. You can imagine kind of like just like energy kind of like shaking loose energy from your like solar sacral root areas. Like this is a real thing. Like your energy literally gets built up there. Movement and dance is like a sacred medicine. So let's do it together. Big inhale. Exhale. Shake it up. Get weird. Alright, okay, do that 2 more times. Inhale. One more time. Feeling that energy activating, you might start sweating. Inhale again. Shake it up, shake your legs. Again, for those of you who may be here for the first time or tuning in right at the moment where we're just like I love the idea that people tune in right at that moment. They're just like, next. What is this, right? So again, it's okay. Like, don't let your mind stop you from doing something that's actually going to help you, even though it's a little weird. So weird means magic, by the way. All right, do a little bit of chi exercise, and then from there we're going to get right into the depths of our like big chakra practice meditation. So again, for those of you who may be new to this, Monday to Friday, join in. This is a part of routine. Doing these practices will like change the momentum for the rest of the day. You'll carry this energy with you. Like, this is like really, really powerful stuff. So you're investing in yourself, but you're also investing in the collective. So huge props to everybody who joined in right now. Like, sending you, like, that's like my, like, bro fist. So, all right, okay, from here, put a little bit of bend into your knees. Hands like this. Follow my lead. Deep inhale with the mouth. Big exhale. Stoke the fire. Gonna do this 2 more times. Inhale. Stoke the fire. 1 more time. Inhale. Good. All right, and then from here we're gonna do our dragon's roar. Dragon's roar, kind of go into like warrior 1 posture, as if you're gonna kick a soccer ball. So 1 foot back, 1 foot forward. What we're gonna do here, we're gonna kind of lean into it and go roar. And I want you to do like a real roar. And as you do this, you're releasing any sort of stagnant energy. Visualize kind of like a gray smoke kind of leaving your body. You can use this to kind of like honor any sort of like frustration, anger, rage, stress that you may be feeling. Because again, if you're feeling anger, like you feel anger because you care about something deeply. So see your anger or your stress or your frustration as sacred love. And what we're going to do here, we're going to do a big inhale together. And then we're going to do a nice big dragon roar. So follow my lead. Deep inhale together. Dragon roar. And when you do that, you can even practice kind of like tensing and then like releasing afterwards. So you can try that again. Here we go. So again, this is like activating our inner warrior too, right? This is going to be like your battle cry, right? So inhale together. Release. 1 more. Maybe you're sweating by now. I know I am. 1 more. Bring yourself back to standing nice and still. Relax. Breathe. Slow down. What does your energy feel like right now? Close your eyes if you wish. If you're a little bit dizzy, keep your eyes open. Feeling this activation of energy. Beautiful. Gently bring yourself back down to seated. We're moving into the next part of our meditation. This is what we've been getting ready for. Everything from here has just kind of been warm up. All right, good job, everyone. Especially for those of you who are joining in for the first time. Whew, man, like if you're sweating, drop a 222 in the chat. Ugh. It's probably because of layers too. So, all right, okay, we're gonna get right into the next part of our meditation. So we got about 20 minutes left. That's enough time. So what we're gonna do, again, for those of you who need to grab like any sort of additional talismans to kind of anchor in this energy, make this sacred for you. So I want you to be able to grab some extra crystals if you want. This is optional. Grab your wizard cloak if you want. Grab any sort of like additional like accessories that you want. Again, like I've got like multiple rings on. This ring is like a connection with my like ancestors in my future. This ring is for my beloved, and then like it connects to my own heart and everything like that. This is a light guardian crystal. It connects to the energy of the light guardian. And I'm also, as we're just getting ready right now, gonna put on my like sacred headpiece. So this is a very, very sacred headpiece that I use. This is something for me that kind of like reminds me of a symbol of like my own inner divinity. So when I wear this is kind of like activating to the inner archetype within me of like the prince and the king. And I wear this as permission for all of us to be able to see the prince and the king, and the king and the queen and the princess, etc., 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 the cosmic divinity within all of us. So even if by you making this, maybe you'll be inspired to like make some cool new accessories. If you got time on your hands, like make, like I made this, right? This is like leather and crystals and wire wrap. You can see like it's pretty cool there. And that's like a red jasper. So it's kind of like that warrior energy. So again, as I put this on, this is like very ceremonial for me. So go ahead, do whatever you need to do right now. And again, we're moving into this next part of our meditation. This is a very powerful next part of our meditation. So I really appreciate everybody bringing their energy to this part of the meditation. This is like a really, really powerful part that we're doing here. So again, you can see like Brendan wizard mode activate. Pew, 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 pew. Beautiful. All right. Okay. So what we're going to do, for those of you who may be new to this, we are going to go into a very powerful visualization. What we are going to visualize is all of us arriving at what we refer to as the life tree. The life tree is this tree that exists within the astral planes. We've been anchoring in this energy for quite some time. Oh, and activate your light guardian crystals if you got them. So, what we're going to do, we're going to drop back into that like visualization of really connecting with that inner avatar, that thing that we were doing earlier, where again, for those of you who didn't join in earlier, we basically walked through a mirror, and this mirror held a reflection of our inner activated avatar. That's like you as like the badass cosmic superhero wizard that you are. And then from there, we're going to carry that energy with us. And what we're going to do, we're going to imagine ourselves arriving through portals at this tree. And this tree has like a little bit of a hill. We're going to walk up together. And then we're going to do this meditative practice where we're focusing on the chakras. If you're new to this, I'll lead you through it. Each chakra has a correlating virtue, a sound, and also a color. So the brow chakra, what we're going to do is the sound E. It's going to sound like this. E. I'll guide you through this as we go into this, because once we go into this, I want you to kind of like keep your eyes closed. Focusing on the virtue of serenity. What we're doing is we're sending energy into the tree, and as we do this, it will send out this intention into the grid. Serenity for all beings. So allowing yourself to focus. So that will be the focus of serenity. Throat chakra, the sound A, color blue. Focus on the virtue of justness, good timing, speaking our truth. Heart chakra, the sound O, the color green, the virtue of compassion, kindness, love for all beings. Pulmonary chakras, connection with our ancestors, the sound awe, the color is kind of like a purple maroon. Gratitude. Solar chakra, temperance, willpower for all beings, the sound is U, the color is yellow. Sacral chakra, connection with our creative life force energy, cultivation of our sexual energy, the sound is M, the color is orange. Root chakra, the virtue of patience, patience for all beings, connection with the earth, branches above, roots below, branches above, the sound is S, like the sizzling of the fire or the rising of the serpent. S, like that. So, when we do this, we're going to visualize ourselves around the tree, and as with each chakra, focusing on the tonation, the mantra will carry the intention of whatever we're focusing on in this moment. So as we do the sounds, so for example, when we do the heart, it'll be oh. When we focus on love, oh, that energy will carry itself with the mantra. So, whoa, look at the light there on my crystal. That's cool. So it'll be oh, and then it will carry itself on the sound of our voice. This is very powerful. And again, we'll visualize ourselves around the tree, all of us kind of like shooting the energy into the tree, connecting with the tree, and this energy rippling out. And when we do this, again, this is like literally affecting the grid on like an energetic level. So thank you again, everyone, for adding your energy. Grab a drink of water as you need it. Let's get right into this. All right. And again, even if you're brand new to this, that's okay. So again, grab any extra crystals that you need. Beautiful. All right. So from here, thank you deeply again, everyone, for being here. This is still just practice. This is something we're going to keep getting better at. This is an investment of our time, our energy, our focus, our love, so that we can continue to serve ourselves, our community, all beings in the collective shift in consciousness. So thank you for dropping into this shared energy of the Light Guardian, this ancient archetype that continues to do what it can to be able to help bring balance to this world. So by being the love that you are, that is all you have to do. Be your authentic self. Be love. So with that said, we shall begin by inviting everyone to gently close your eyes. So as you close your eyes here, gently listening to my voice, I'll gently guide you into this place of focus, calmness, stillness. As you breathe here, gentle inhales and exhales. We'll gently reactivate the connection with our avatar form, connecting to this white light at the center of our heart. And in 3, as we count down from 3, visualizing this white light move throughout our entire body, throughout our chest, all the way down to our fingers. 2, all the way down to our toes, to the top of the head. The white light fills our entire body. 1, and as we get to 0, kind of imagine this white light kind of emerging, expanding in all directions. And as it does, it reveals your activated avatar connection to who you are. 0. So feeling this energy kind of sending out like a wave, and as it does, it's like an egg opening. and within you emerges your activated avatar form, the you who is visually a reflection of your inner self, your inner light, this badass wizard archetype that you are, the psychedelic superhero. From here, imagine in front of you a portal opening and slowly make your way through the portal as you walk through it in this moment, and you now arrive at the lower part of the hill leading up to the life tree. And you look around you on your left and your right, and you see these other portals opening as these other light guardians emerge from wherever we are into this shared space, into this common place of focus and love. Slowly walking our way up towards the life tree, you see this beautiful tree, this like iridescent magical tree. It has an energy to it, an aura to it. Imagine it with as much detail as possible as you walk your way up towards it. And once we've reached the top of the hill, we surround ourselves around the tree in a beautiful circle. Take a moment here to look to your left and your right. See the familiar faces, see the shared energy of those who are here, even those who you may recognize, those who may be new, those who are still connected with your heart. Taking a moment here to see this circle getting bigger and bigger each week we do this as more people continue to arrive into this story, into this archetype, into this place of activation and service. Breathing gently here, we will begin with the mantras, starting with the brow chakra. So priming ourselves as we feel this energy kind of like moving from our hearts, feeling this connection around the tree, seeing the tree in this beautiful iridescent color. It has a pulse to it. It has a glow to it. And as we prepare to move into this, if you wish, you can imagine the paradigm shift sigil. For those of you who aren't familiar with it, it looks like a compass, a star, and even imagine that almost like a tattoo on your back. And with that, it will kind of like anchor in more focus and energy towards the intentions that we're bringing into this moment. So allowing ourselves to relax here, connecting with the intention, to show up to this as a practice, to show up to this as service, to connect as community. By us being here as a team, this will strengthen our connection as community. This is a shared experience. Breathe here, gentle inhales, soft, gentle exhales. Together, we will focus on the first chakra, the brow chakra, the virtue of serenity. Focus, serenity for all beings. The sound is E. Deep, gentle inhale, exhale on your own. Just deep inhale, exhale. Nice, soft exhale. Deep inhale together, the sound E. E. Do it 2 more times. Visualize this like purple energy coming from your heart, your brow, connecting with the tree and sending out a signal in all directions. Serenity for all beings. Inhale again. Once more together. Beautiful. Moving into the throat chakra, justness, good timing, intention, connecting with the power of our voice for all beings. Focusing on the color blue. Inhale together. Deep inhale. Exhale on your own. Inhale the sound A. Inhale again. Once more. Inhale. Beautiful. Taking a moment here, what we will do is imagine yourself with your eyes still closed. Imagine holding the hands of the persons next to you, if you wish, on both sides. And as we do this, we will connect with our heart, focusing on the virtue of compassion, love. May all beings connect to the wisdom of their heart, sending the signal to the tree, and the tree amplifies it, sends it out holographically into the grid. We are changing this reality. We are anchoring in these energies by doing this practice, by doing this shared ceremony. Together, deep, gentle inhale, just exhale on your own. Soft exhale, relax. Connecting with your heart, inhale together the sound O, green, compassion for all beings. O. Inhale again. Visualizing this energy emanating from us in all directions. Inhale once more. Beautiful. Breathe here, feeling the energy in the air, feeling your heart a little bit more open, looking around at the family, the friends. For this next part of the meditation, we will work with the pulmonary chakras. Those are the ones on our shoulder. The color is kind of a maroon purple. This is connection with our ancestors. In this moment, I want you to be hands on our shoulder. And even as you bring in this visualization, even feeling any sort of tingling sensation up the spine, feeling the support of our ancestors, so proud of us, so supportive of us. Inhale together. The sound is the sound awe. Deep inhale right into it. Inhale. Connection with our ancestors, gratitude for all beings. Inhale. Once more, feel their hands on your shoulder. Inhale. Beautiful. Moving into the solar chakra. Temperance, willpower, wise decision making. The color yellow. The sound is the sound U. Deep inhale together here. We'll go right into it, visualizing the tree with as much detail as possible. It becomes brighter. It sends out this pulse. There's a breath to it. And as we put our energy into the tree, we also receive energy from the tree. Take a simple inhale, exhale on your own. And together, deep inhale. The sound U. Again, inhale. Breathing here, feeling the palpable energy of the air, moving into the sacral chakra. The sound is M. The focus is on the cultivation of our connection with our sacred energy, the cultivation of sexual energy, the creative life force energy. Focus together. The color is orange. Deep inhale, we'll go right into it. Deep inhale. The sound Again, inhale, relax. Beautiful. Again, as we do all of this, you are also receiving the energy of these virtues. This is helping you anchor these energies into yourself, feeling the shared energies of the team, helping you level up simply by being here. Focusing on the root chakra, the color red, the focus being on patience, connection to the earth, connection with Gaia, the branches below, branches above. Deep inhale together, the sound S. Again. Once more. Release your hands from the persons next to you, looking at the color of the tree, seeing it flowing with this vibrant energy, the same energy that moves through you. You are the tree. You carry with you the signals we have created, and may they emanate from you in all directions into the dream. Concluding this part of the meditation, gently saying hello and gratitude for all those who are here, sharing hugs with those who are here, even sharing hugs with your ancestors, seeing me somewhere amongst the crowd, coming up, giving me a hug if you wish, saying thank you to everybody here, allowing this to feel like the vibrations of celebration, like a festival, and may we carry this energy with us throughout the day, throughout the rest of our moments, throughout the weeks. And practice of meditation, gently begin to bring awareness back to your physical body, yet know that you can return to this place at any moment. The tree is old. So as you conclude this meditation, gently breathing here and slowly bring awareness back to your physical body. When you're ready, wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, and gently open your eyes and return your awareness to the space around you. Beautiful. Awesome. 30 seconds left in the Instagram broadcast. Thank you again so much, everyone, for joining in. For those of you on everything but Instagram, we'll continue for a little bit longer just to be able to hang out. So if you want to jump over to YouTube or TikTok, do that now. The light guardian within me sees and honors the light guardian within you. So thank you for being all that you are and for doing all that you do. The world is now slightly different because of us doing this practice. Be sure to check out more links in the information through my profile. Sign up on Patreon, join our team chat. Much love, and I'll see you in the future. Beautiful. Awesome. Sweet. All right. Good job, team. Take another moment here to just kind of relax, decompress, do what you need to do to just kind of bring in those energies, bring it back to your physical body. Thank you again to those of you on the YouTube, for those of you on Facebook, for those of you on TikTok. I got the YouTube chat in front of me. If you guys want to leave any comments in the chat, how was that? How was that for you? Maybe if that was your first time doing it, if you guys enjoyed that, drop an 1111 in the chat if you enjoyed what it is that we did there. So again, great job, everyone. So again, just kind of like allow yourself, just kind of like go get some water, get some fresh air. Do what you need to do to just kind of carry this energy, anchor this energy back in with you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Awesome. Wonderful. All right, so I'll just kind of take a few moments here. If anybody does have any like general related questions to the meditation that we're doing, I'll be happy to answer those. We'll hang out here for probably about another like 10 minutes, give or take. Thank you, Ryder. Thank you, Joel. Thank you, One Love Free. Thank you, Tyson. Thank you, Mika. I didn't get to say it during the broadcast. Thank you to our recent Patreon supporters, Katie, Rennie, and Megan. Thank you to you as well, and Shauna, and Alexis as well. Thank you to Erica. Thank you to Stella. Thank you to those of you on TikTok. Thank you to Lily. Thank you to Mr. Nolan. Thank you to anybody who happens to be joining in. And for those of you who maybe even just missed it, we just got done like a really dope, powerful meditation. So join in again. You can check the recording for that meditation. It'll be on my YouTube channel. We're still live on YouTube right now, but you'll be able to check that out. So again, if you guys want to leave like how that experience was for you, please feel free to drop those comments in the chat. Thank you, Megan, seeing your comments as well. Good job, everyone. Good job. That was beautiful. Well done. Awesome. Blake says, that was super powerful. Beautiful, beautiful. Whew. Yeah, Mr. Nolan saying they're having trouble identifying with a particular character. Maybe, Mr. Nolan, maybe your character is like a shapeshifter, right? Like that. I mean, I kind of identify with that too, where I can kind of like, there's no like one costume. Like I can kind of like change my attire. Sometimes it can be more dynamic. Sometimes it can be simple. It's like, again, just different outfits for a common avatar. So looks like Power Rangers mask that crown. Yeah, I'm glad it looks like a Power Rangers thing. That's totally it. I mean, that the shared energy, right? So beautiful, beautiful. Awesome. All right, so again, if anybody does have any either just comments of gratitude or any quick questions related to that practice, please feel free to leave that in the comment. But other than that, I'll be jumping off in a quick little bit. So Mika says, I just imagine myself as straight up energy. Mika, very, very cool. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, like again, right? Like who needs clothes when you're a light being, right? Just like pure raw energy. I like that. That's cool. Awesome. Sweet. Thank you again. If anybody just wants to leave any comments in the Facebook, I'll read those on air as we're just hanging out here for a little bit more. So beautiful. And again, for those of you who are here, if you enjoyed this meditation and you're in a position to support financially, please feel free to check out my Patreon. Again, when you're supporting on Patreon, it's not just like, hey, you're like paying me. Think of it as an investment for yourself. Think of it as a way to be able to say like fuck yes to yourself, and also as a way to be able to like cast an energetic vote for the universe for like what we're creating here together as a team. It's like you like adding your energy to the kingdom that we are creating. So again, you can check out the link for my Patreon through the show notes on YouTube, and also through the link in my profile for those of you on TikTok. So Mika says, might have to cancel my Hulu for this. Hey, whatever works, man. Like, no worries. And honestly, like, again, like, no pressure. Like, I'll survive either way. But again, like, I want you to kind of like do it in a way where you feel good about it. And we got quite a few of our Patreon supporters here. Thank you to Elizabeth, one of our Patreon supporters. Again, we got Elizabeth is a Patreon, Megan is a Patreon, Erica is a Patreon, Ryder is a Patreon supporter, Joel is a Patreon supporter, Mika is a Patreon supporter. Quite a few Patreon supporters here. If I missed any, I apologize. Lily, Nolan, a lot of us are already Patreon supporters. So again, that's huge. I really appreciate that, because again, that's like you being able to be like, yo, like I get value out of this, and I want other people to be able to experience this value as well. So sweet. All right, so for those of you who hadn't yet, we did a really great broadcast yesterday on our synergy circle, so be sure to check that out when you get a chance. Erica, if you haven't seen this before, this is like my like special headpiece. This is like custom made. I made this, so this is like kind of like activating into the light guardian archetype for myself. So and again, that's where like honestly, I hope by like me kind of like dressing, not again, I like to think of it as dressing out, not even just dressing up. Like there's nothing fake about this. This isn't just like a costume. This is like a uniform. So again, I hope that maybe this inspires some people to be able to be like, oh sweet, like I'm gonna make like my own additional like stuff. You know, I'm gonna like make my own headpiece, or I'm gonna like make my own cool wire wrap jewelry or whatever. So, Third Eye Focus, thank you for joining in. Third Eye Focus, I actually saw that, like, I think you just found this as we were live, and I saw that you followed while we were live. So thank you for following. So the practice that we do is Monday to Friday, live at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when we start. And you can find all the recordings through my profile link if you go there, and you'll just say like team meditations. And then we have a lot more meditations that I've done, like longer story meditations, which are like really epic. So if you're new to meditation, maybe you're like looking for something that will help you really kind of like practice and go deep, feel free to check that out. So yeah, 10 a.m. to 11-ish a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday to Friday. Yeah. And each one we do kind of has like its own differentiation ability, like its own little bit different to it. But for the Fridays are like kind of like the standard, what we did today. Like that's like kind of like a thing that we do every Friday. Cause I like the idea that it kind of like gives you something to look forward to on Friday, you know? So, sweet. Okay. So Third Eye Focus, are you new to just following me? I guess that's kind of more what I was asking. But yeah, so like I'm not, or maybe have you been following me on other platforms? But yeah, like again, like a big part of what we're doing here is we're building the team. Like this is like again the team that we're building. So again, if you guys want to connect to the team chat, you can do that. The link's through my profile on TikTok, and again, the link's in the YouTube info. And again, if you join on the Patreon, you'll get access to like the rest of the chat, but you can still join the public chat just by being able to join normally. So yeah, Erica, an expression of who you are. Sweet, absolutely. Fairy Farm Girl, I'm glad you like it. I'd love to see like your guys' costumes too. Again, like for anybody who wants to just like, post, if you guys want, take a picture of yourself like in your avatar costumes and then like post it to like a story, an Instagram story, or if you're not on Instagram, wherever, and just be like, just tuned in for the meditation today with like the Paradigm Shift Central squad, the Light Guardians, and like join in too. So again, for everybody here, I really invite you to invite like one person to be able to join in. Joseph says, I think my third eye chakra was pulsing through the whole meditation. Very likely, very likely. Like, yeah, like again, like as you do this, as you do the meditations, again, like the practices that we do with the chakras, it helps us become more aware of the energetic bodies. And like one of the things that you will notice is that in doing this, like you'll actually begin to realize like the feelings of the chakras. You'll like again, like if you do the throat right now, like everybody here, just practice this. So just go, oh, or sorry, eh. Like for me, when I do that, like my throat literally vibrates when I do that. And when I go, oh, I can feel like a resonance in my chest. And the same with you. It's like you, I can feel it in that part of my body. And again, that's not just like airy fairy. Like that's a science. That's because like these, like again, what we're doing here, this practice, this is like ancient practice. This is like thousands of years old. This is based on like Gnostic teachings, so that's why like the correlating virtues like have the correlation with the different chakras. And again, and a lot of people notice this. They're like, wait a second, like aren't those just the vowel sounds? Essentially, yeah, and that's because the vowel sounds that we use in our modern language is from like the sacred sounds that we get like from way back when. And again, these are like universal sounds. So it's really interesting when you start looking at that and start realizing that the language we use today is actually based off of like ancient sound practices, is based off of ancient sound practices. Blake says, I could see each color when focusing on each chakra. It was crazy. Very good, Blake. That's great. And again, like you can really kind of like use this as a way to be able to practice adding more texture to your imagination, So it's like doing the throat chakra. Visualize blue. Feel that energy of blue. Each one, again, it's kind of like, and as you do this, you're just allowing yourself to become like better like lasers of love, So like as we do this practice, like I would love to be able to like get some sort of like feedback from higher dimensional beings and be like, oh yeah, like those meditations you guys are doing as a team, like they're actually making a difference. Like it's actually like, that's some like real stuff that's happening there. So again, that's where we kind of have this vision of like, as I continue to, grow my personal audience, it's inviting other people back to our community, and it's inviting people also into the team meditations. My vision is to be able to have, like 200, 500, 1,000 people tuned in for these meditations. What would that look like? And what difference would that make? So that's like super, super cool, super powerful. Again, just kind of reading your comments here, just enjoying hanging out with everybody. Just before we wrap this up, I got a lot of post-production stuff I got to do today following last night's broadcast. But again, I'm also going to be working on some new TikTok today and probably just taking it easy. My weeks are like so busy. Like I work like Monday to Friday, like even in my even when I sleep, I'm working. So again, I appreciate everybody just again supporting in all the ways that you do, and yeah, I'm always doing my best to be able to continue to bring even more to what it is that we are creating. And again, we're still just getting started. All right, Joseph says, yeah, it's as if I'm not saying what my sacral chakra was making me feel. It's as if I'm not saying what my sacral chakra was making me feel. Interesting. Inner flame, even wear the colors of the chakra. Yeah, exactly, right? Like notice I wore red today, eh? Like that was intentional. Like red is like a very grounding color, right? I was like the Braveheart circle, the tree with a sword. Very cool, rallying the troops to come to the tree. Absolutely, Mr. Nolan. And again, like really inviting us to like, again, when we're doing this meditation, like really tapping into that like sacred warrior energy. Right? Like not like the warrior that's just like, oh, like let's go like destroy things, but like let's stand for things. let's persevere. Let's have that like connection to like the elements and to our heart. So again, that's where like the term warrior is powerful, but the term guardian I think is actually more like accurate to what it is that we are doing, because I feel like the guardian is the warrior, but the guardian is kind of like more of a specific energy, which is again basically about like reflecting on the idea of what do you stand for. And so again, when we do these practices, this is us kind of like being like, yo, like I am a pillar for my virtues, for the things that I believe in, for love, for compassion, for the shift in consciousness, for community. So again, that's where like the archetype of the guardian is so powerful. So again, that's where like, again, the phrase light worker I think is very important, but personally I feel like the phrase light guardian is a little bit more specific and also something that I personally resonate with. So that's where again, like I invite other people to do that, because it's like, yeah, we are working, but it's kind of like the guardian is also anchoring into the story. Like, why are you a guardian, right? Like, what are you a guardian of, you know? So if you guys resonate with the term light guardian, then that means a lot to me, because the term light guardian, I like, as far as when I started using that like several years ago, no one else was using that. I think it's in like one obscure anime or a video game somewhere. Like if you run a hashtag on it, like I've seen like that's the only other reference. But as far as I can tell, like to my best guess, I'm like the first person to like really kind of be like carrying that specific title and archetype and energy and story into the community, which is awesome, right? So again, and I'm doing it because I'm just like, yo, this is badass, right? So let's carry it, because I'm a big fan of, again, like storytelling and everything. So yeah, so again, like light warrior, light worker, light guardian, Jedi, you know, it's all kind of gray Jedi. Like that's why I kind of wear this, because it is like very gray Jedi energy. So, and again, like the gray Jedi doesn't mean they're like half bad. The gray Jedi just kind of means that they're like able to like see all and to be able to like be in that place of balance. Whereas like and I think a Jedi is like a good Jedi is a gray Jedi. It's only kind of like the kind of like fantastical version of Jedi, which can kind of go too far to the spectrum, where it's like, oh, don't, you know, like you look at the Jedi and it's like, you know, it's like, oh, you're not allowed to fall in love, like you're not allowed to like feel anger. Like that's one thing where like even with Yoda, he's like anger leads to hate leads to suffering, etc., etc. Whereas like for me, my perspective would be like, you know, like, well, actually, you know what, like let's find a way to honor our anger, let's find a way to sit with our anger and to heal our anger, opposed to the kind of classic narrative of the Jedi where it's like, don't feel anger, which is like, again, I just don't feel that's actually practical. So that's where, again, it's like, sorry Yoda, but let's kind of like evolve into the new version of what the Jedi need to be, which is kind of like this more all-encompassing and also again kind of focus on the energy of the healer as well. So yeah, we're like sacred healers in our own way with a lot of what we're doing. So awesome. All right, okay, team. I'm gonna wrap this up in a little bit. The tree is growing more today. Balance, beautiful. But I was going with warrior, but I like guardian too. Absolutely. Again, yeah, like you can be both. Like again, the guardian is the warrior. The guardian is just kind of more of a specific frequency within that idea. Light worker doesn't do it for me. Yeah, I know what you mean. Max power. Awesome. Thank you everyone for your comments. Some of us embody light warrior, others light guardian, others etc etc. Yeah, play the original Final Fantasy. Guardians, helpers, guides. Yeah, and the other thing I like, it's funny because the word guardian, it's very interesting because when I think of guardian, I also think of gardener. So it's like we're like gardeners. So, and again, like guardian is also a very powerful word because it basically kind of means like steward, you know? So we are like caretakers. So we are gardeners, you know? Like in the same way we tend to a garden, this is us kind of tending to the gardens of the future, to the vibrational garden, so to speak. So yeah, so the term guardian, you can add your own kind of interpretation to that, but I love the idea that like, yeah, guardian can also mean gardener. Go like gardeners. So cool. All right. Okay, team. If there's any other comments, please feel free to leave those in the chat. We're going to wrap this up. Hey, Fascinating Fairy. Hadn't seen you jumped in here just yet. Good morning. We're just kind of hanging out here. Obviously, we finished off our meditation a little while ago. Awesome. Sweet. Does anybody have any quick questions before we wrap this up, or just any other gratitude you want to share with the team? Aloha, yo, Javier. Thanks for joining in, dude. Yeah, and again, like with the idea of like a light guardian, like again, like the way I see it, like even the term for me, the term light encompasses both light and shadow. Like I feel like, and that's my interpretation of it, because for me, like okay, like the yin yang has two sides. One is light, one is shadow. But then the circle around the yin yang, like that is like what you can refer to as love or light. So it's like the light and the shadow are still just light, so to speak. Like, because you can't have shadow without light, sort of thing. But like light, like shadow, like light precedes shadow. You can't have shadow without light. Or maybe, I don't know. It's hard to say. Everything's inverted, so it's hard to even tell anyways. All right. Oh, paradox. All right, team. I'm going to jump off here in a bit. Again, I'd love to just be able to hang out here all day, but I do have work. I have work I have to do. This is what you guys pay me for, so got post-production. All right. Sweet. Any other comments, insight you guys want to share? Go ahead, leave those in the chat. For those of you who are just joining in, feel free to check out the recording that we did. Yeah, it was awesome. It was another great one. Thank you again to those of you who even got to tune into last night's broadcast. It was a good one too. Again, looking forward to being able to do a lot more of that. Aloha to those of you who are just joining in. Aloha, Savannah. Again, if you guys are just getting in, we did a super powerful meditation today. You can find the recording on my Instagram and on my YouTube, and the YouTube link is in my profile. Awesome. Blake's going back to work, but feeling the vibes. Carry this energy with you, Blake. Blake, notice like how like today, like your interactions, like bring that intention into your interactions. And just like your power of your gaze, your eyes and stuff like that. Like say something kind to someone. For everybody here, when you get a chance, say something kind to someone today. That's your superpower. Don't forget. So awesome. Lily's working on some art. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, if you guys just want to share a couple of your intentions for today, go ahead. So my intentions for today are, yeah, like doing post-production work, spending some time making some creative stuff for TikTok, doing some like back-end stuff, manager stuff, and then taking it easy. Like Fridays are kind of like my day to be able to just take it easy a little bit, because obviously I go throughout the week. 7 broadcasts a week, if not more. 8. How many did I do this? I think I did 8 or 9 broadcasts this week, so that's a lot. so again, if you guys haven't yet and you guys want to be able to check out more, again, check out my Patreon, check out the team chat. Even check out the item shop. Again, I just opened that. No one's purchased anything through the item shop yet, so if you guys want to purchase something, go ahead. That's where you can get, again, light guardian crystals. You can get clothing. The clothing, I don't make money off the clothing. I make like $2 per sale, give or take. The clothing is available for you. Like that's why it's there. Like I made it there so that people can get it, so it's accessible. And then we also have the shift buttons and the other wire wraps, the Orlight 23 wire wraps. So here's some of the Orlight 23 wire wraps. Again, these are like the oldest known crystal on Earth, 1.2 billion. I collected these like over the years, like all the crystals I'm glad I collected the crystals when I did, because who knows when I'll get a chance to be able to do those again, right? Like Spirit was just like, yo, like get these when you can, because they're not going to be around in like a year from now. And lo and behold, so I stocked up on Orlight, I stocked up on like quartz and Lumerian. So yeah. All right, Nolan, you're asking which one should I get? Are you asking crystal or shirt? Yeah, I know. It's hard for me to not do work. My life is my work, right? For me, usually like I just have to like get out of the house and like put on a podcast, and that's when I'm not working. And then it's like only a matter of minutes until I start filming again. But I do it because I love it. So it's fun. I'm super blessed to be able to do something that I'm so passionate about. And again, and that's because of like your support makes it possible. So thank you for allowing me to like fulfill this dream so that we can continue to inspire others. And it's beautiful, right? Like, again, like I want to be able to remind and celebrate together that like the support that you're adding to me on Patreon and just tuning in for broadcasts, it's making a big difference. Like there are a lot of people who are connecting with the energy that we're cultivating as a team and who are tuning into a lot of this stuff. And they may be new to it, but they're just like, yo, like this is what I was looking for, or like this really inspired me. So again, know that every single day, because of the work and the energy that we're putting in together, not only are you changing paradigms through your own personal transformation and your own interactions, but through the online work that we're doing, through the content right now, like literally someone right now on TikTok is watching something that we made that's like helping them, that's like sending them good vibes, or just helping them kind of like open up into more of the story, and ultimately inviting them back to the meditations and inviting them back to the tribe, to the team. So it's really beautiful, guys. It really, really is. Guys, girls, humans. Awesome. Yeah, get a light garden started. Beautiful. Erica, I'll be making music, running errands, cleaning for guests over the weekend. Very cool. Happy day. I send loving gratitude. I am working on a new blog post, poetry, photos, Fairy Farm Girl. Awesome. Yeah, if you guys want to share your links for your social media in the chat, do that before I wrap it up, please, by all means. And again, even for leading members, share what you're working on in the team chat. Like, that's what the purpose of the team chat is. So go ahead and share that there. All right, team, we're going to wrap this up. Again, part of me is just like, let's just stay here together. Oh, man, I forgot to mention during the broadcast, happy Beltane. Like, happy 1st of May. Like, this is like an actual, like, sacred holiday right now. And we gathered around the tree, didn't we? I knew it was Beltane, and then I just forgot to mention it. But you're right. Like, Beltane is, like, again, like May Festival, right? So, like, we did that. We gathered around the tree on May Festival, on Beltane. Very cool. Bringing forth those ancient rituals. You guys know what I'm talking about. Awesome. So happy Beltane to everybody. Yeah, 1st day of May. Beautiful. Awesome. All right. Well, thank you again, everyone. I'll see you in the team chat. Again, please feel free to send me a message on gratitude on Instagram. Check out the Patreon. Again, contributions don't go through again until June. So if you sign up today, next contributions will go through on June. But yeah, please feel free to just check out the shop in the meantime. If you're a Patreon supporter, you have a discount code. If you need the discount code, if you lost it, send me a message. I'll send it to you. For those of you who are contributing more than $11, like Mr. Nolan, like I have a special discount for you. I think yours is like 35% discount. For everybody else, that's a little bit lower. It's 25% discount. But again, you guys can check that out. Just send me a message. If you have any questions in general, I'm happy to answer. So, sweet. All right. Wrapping up the broadcast. Wishing everyone so much love. Sending you good vibes. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for practicing. Thank you for leveling up. Have an amazing day. And I look forward to being able to hang out more together as a team. So jump in the team chat. Share our inspiration. Share the things we're working on. And yeah, let's keep cultivating this energy. And let's be the light guardians we are here to be. So as always, I'm deeply grateful. Thank you so much, team. Keep it shifty. Much love. And I will see you in the future. Pew, pew, pew. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, YouTube. I love you.